Honestly, this is really disheartening. This is so pathetic. In the 21st century, in this 21st century, something of this nature is happening. A place that has been so peaceful, this protest has been so peaceful, and I think, and I'm sure it's even the most peaceful protest, because this NSAS protest that has been going on, they have different locations. The locations I can even say, and we've been talking about since the beginning of this whole thing, has been that Lekki toll gate, where people have been meeting. They've been marrying, nothing of such. You see what has been happening, but now a lot of things have been happening now. They've taken, that place is something else now as we speak. As we speak right now, security operatives are currently shooting sporadically at the Lekki and Alausa venue of the hashtag NSAS protest in Lagos State. Recall that the Lagos State government had declared a 24-hour curfew earlier today as the hashtag NSAS protest turned violent in parts of Lagos, including Ikorodu, Orile, and some parts of Yaba. According to reports, a peaceful protester has been hit by a stray bullet at the Lekki venue of the protest. Recall that the hoodlum burnt down the Apapa Igamu police station as well as another in Ojora area of Lagos State. Ojo area, yeah. Honestly, we have been saying this whole thing. This whole thing is, they just orchestrated this whole thing. The protester, we know they have been on one spot, they have been in one location, they have not been moving from places to places, and the whole world has been seeing how they have been conducting themselves. So how come now they are now saying that a hoodlums, like I said, if hoodlums have taken or have hijacked this whole thing, why can't the security agencies go after those people? We see Nigerians that are protesting all over the world, outside Nigeria. Police are protecting them, they are surrounding them. Why is it that our own is different, that the government will be using hoodlum as an excuse just for people not to protest? We know that a lot of things, we could see the handwriting on the wall. It's painful. It's painful. Unfortunately, we are sorry we can't just put this kind of video on YouTube. YouTube will not agree to it. If there's anyone that can really put, just for you to have a to have a feel of what has been happening there, we'll be able to put it. But if not, but just know that it's happening right now in Lagos. It's happening right now in Lagos. And we know those who are behind this whole thing. The government cannot protect the lives of citizens, that cannot protect them, that cannot protect their citizens and their properties. Is that one supposed to be called a government? And these people, and the worst part of it, some people will come out and be telling you that yes, they have taken more than they bargained for. That the protesters are so stubborn. For how long? People have been keeping quiet for a very long time. People have said many things concerning Nigerians, that Nigerians are so docile. They don't do anything. They will just talk. Now they have pushed people to the wall and see what is happening. And it is very, very unfortunate for as many that will sit down and be saying, yes, oh, why is it that they did not obey the dissent, and the government itself has not been obeying law and order. They've not been truthful. They've not been faithful to their promises. And that is what has led to this whole thing. 5 years down the line, nothing has been happening. All about promises. Everything is about, they are promising. And at the end of the day, nothing has been coming out of it. We know a lot of people that they have alleged that they have committed one crime or the other. They will tell you they are setting panel. A typical example was just what happened to NDDC, the Magus case, the FCC. Are you hearing anything about all those things? No. They are telling the protester that, yes, we have heard what you have said, that you just leave the street. Who does that? Who put these people there? Is it not the same masses that put them there? Without the masses, they are nothing. Without the masses, they are nothing. This is very, very unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate that in the 21st century, we are still experiencing this kind of a thing. Well, I pray God, any policeman or soldier that kill protester, may he be slaughtered by Boko. Someone say shooting quite a big light. Nothing of such in Lekki here. Where are you? This person is not a serious person. Someone say idiot. Listening to news. God punish your mouth. We are sorry that we are saying this. We are talking about people's lives. If you are not sure of what you are talking about, why would you come online and just be talking what you don't know? Go on Instagram, go on Twitter. You see all of those things there. Somebody will come and be telling us what is not. What is not. Someone say you must be sleeping. They listen to Channels TV. They listen to what they happen. I pray God, any policeman or soldier that will take other people's life, God will judge them. You call them peaceful protesters, yet they haven't burnt down police station and operational vehicle. The MPF hasn't any rubber bullet. Why? Someone says, IPOP are hell-bent to destroy Lagos and kill many innocent Yoruba youth to achieve their Biafra. Hence, their full support for the baseless demonstration. Please, Yoruba youth, we've got more brain than them. You can imagine what this man is saying. Someone say, you be federal mumu. As you apply tribalism there. What has IPOP got to do with this? Be quiet and stop this nonsense talk. Stop being tribalistic. You get more brain than them, yet Esme are killing our people and we can't do anything. Don't be a traitor. Well, killing protesters in Lekki with your order. Remember, you have kids and you will cry over your kids and your generations. That is what people are saying. That's what the kind of prayer people are praying to these people. Some people, all of them, they have children. They have children, their children are enjoying themselves, and they are telling the protesters, they are telling the Nigerian youth that their own is too much. Citizens will blame those who are going to stand, and yet the government also will still blame them that you should not talk. You are beating a child and you are telling that child not to cry. You are telling the child not to cry. Where is that done? The hijacking of the protest is a deliberate plan, orchestrated and executed by government agents. That is it. That is it. How many times people have been going to that place to enjoy themselves? So how come how would they now leave that place? For as many that are covering the truth, as many that are economical with the truth, then the posterity will judge them. God Almighty will judge them. If you sit down and begin to abuse those who are fighting on your behalf, because these protesters, they are dead, they are fighting for everybody. Some people are dead, they are risking their own lives, and some people will sit down and to walk on and walk on and begin to abuse them and begin to tell them all manner of things. Posterity will judge all of you. Posterity, God Almighty will judge anybody that will abuse, that will say any bad thing against these protesters. Meanwhile, they are fighting for you. Meanwhile, they are carrying your cross. And yet, you have nothing to say than to still blame them. You citizens are blaming them. The government is blaming them. At the end of the day, we will continue with this suffering. We will continue with this suffering. For as many that have not heard about it, go online. It's in the public domain. It is just so gory. The atmosphere is just so gory. They put off the lights in Lekki phase 1. In that Lekki toll gate, they put off all the camera, and a lot of people are stranded there. That place that used to be very, very open, it will just, that at night, everything will just be like it will just be like that you are at the, in the daytime. And everywhere is total, blackout. Who are the people behind all of these things? Yesterday it happened in Edo State. Today it happened in this thing. Before you know it, as if they were waiting for this thing. Immediately it just happened. They just declare curfew. Who is deceiving who? Just like somebody said, is it not the government that is orchestrating this thing, that planned this whole thing, and they want to make this whatever, like as if it's not a peaceful protest?